endorse when you're playing in the same conference. The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point. Three-pointer. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Maxey.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Fournier. He had 25 points in his last game.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
Pass to Randall. Here's Robinson. Excellent D there from Embiid.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Maxey, that's good.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Barrett to halt the run. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world grand.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
And both free throws good for MP. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here, the Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Robinson in the post. Embiid's there.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game. Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
He made their drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP with it, picked up by Fournier. Here's MP. Second chance effort, and Embiid with the lay-in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Trying to get back on track. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Fournier. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good on the shot. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
MP, the pass to Harris. All by himself. Here's Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
court. At the line for your Sixers, Tobias Harris. Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Harris. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
They've got Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris out there with McDaniels. Then it's MP, and it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Outside Barrett. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. Here's Harris. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You sometimes seem to forget Harris is a well put together 6'9". Great to see him mix it up inside.
The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Barrett passes to Fournier. Here's Brunson. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
On the wing, Fournier. Maxey covering. Outside Brunson. The 3 is up. And Reed pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Robinson passes to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Fournier with the ball. Shoots over Maxey. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Tucker comes in for McDaniels. And Milton subbed in for Tobias Harris. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Hart's checked in for Fournier. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now Barrett, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. It's Hart on the wing.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New York.
Oh, it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 42%. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Randall, the pass to Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. MP against Brunson. Here's Harris. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against MP. Pass to Fournier. About a minute played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson against Embiid. Robinson can't hit. Philadelphia shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Got a hand on it.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Fournier for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Back to MP. Oh, from deep. It doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Good work there as it goes.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And there's a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harrell's checked in for Tucker, and it's Melton in for Maxey. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Fournier for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. And Embiid throws it down.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Well, the Knicks shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Brunson. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And that one's good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to guard Embiid. I mean, you can body him up, get physical with him, and he still finds a way to score.
Brunson passes to Barrett. And the Knicks miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
16.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Fournier finds Barrett. And here's Randall. Outside Fournier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were